In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you solely clips of my career break, which lasted a year across South America, Southeast Asia, and Europe. So don't worry, you're not just going to be looking at my face. But I wanted to create this video, which I'm super excited to tell you the powerful story of travel. And essentially, the purpose of creating this video is to squash the cheesy sayings, you're going off to travel to find yourself, or you're going off to travel to escape reality and escape the world. Travel is so much more than that, and really in the past 2 years I've changed so much as a person. I've grown, I've evolved, I have essentially stepped out of my perfectly created bubble and comfort zone, which I never actually thought really exist, because I had a high paying, high stressful sales job, house, car, great friends, living a London lifestyle, and you don't think that you're actually in this bubble, in this comfort zone, and you're only scratching the surface of yourself and therefore your life. And that's why I'm passionate about being a coach, because there's so many people that were in my position of having a great life on paper but still kind of being on autopilot, playing life on safe mode a little bit, coasting through it, etc. And travel has allowed me to increase my knowledge of the world, different cultures, different conversations with different types of people, increase my confidence, and just in general have a thirst for life. So enough of the waffle on the intro, let's get into it. When people ask me about solo travel, they expect me to talk about the stunning sunsets, the exotic foods, the adventures, and yeah, those happened, but that's not what changed me in my life. What changed everything were the conversations I never would have had, the people I never would have met, and the version of myself I never knew existed. So who was I before? Well, let me paint a real quick picture for you. I had my routine down to a science. Same office, same gym, same group of friends, same conversations about the same topics. I thought I was living, but really I was just existing in this perfectly created bubble. I had a high-paying, stressful sales job, constantly presenting and being professional. I thought I was always getting out of my comfort zone on a weekly basis. And here's the thing about comfort zones. They're incredibly seductive. They feel safe, predictable, manageable, but they're also suffocating you without you even realizing it. I had convinced myself that this small world was enough, that I knew what life had to offer. But deep down, I knew this wasn't right. So after 12 years, I finally decided to do something for myself and take a break. It was only supposed to be for 3 to 6 months, and that turned into a year. First experiences of travel. But here's what I didn't expect. That moment I stepped off that plane in Buenos Aires, completely alone, something shifted. It wasn't the destination that hit me, it was the sudden realization that for the first time in years, I had no choice but to be present. No familiar faces to hide behind, no predictable scripts to follow. I remember rocking up at the hostel, walking into my dorm completely by myself, no friends to lean on or talk to. When you're traveling alone, something beautiful happens. You become approachable. That invisible wall that groups create, it doesn't exist, and suddenly you're having conversations with people you never would have crossed paths with at home. And here's the beautiful irony: when you travel alone, you're never really alone. You meet more people, have deeper conversations, and form more meaningful connections than when you're traveling in a group. When you're alone in a foreign country, you can't rely on your usual coping mechanisms. You can't hide behind other people's personalities or let someone else make the decisions. Every choice is yours, every conversation is on you, every problem is yours to solve. So how it changed me? Something happens when you start collecting these experiences, these conversations, these moments of discomfort that turn into growth. You develop what I can only describe as a thirst for life. Not for things, not for status, not for likes on social media, but for experiences that challenge you, people who inspire you, conversations that change your perspective. This thirst doesn't end when you come home, it changes how you live your daily life. I started saying yes to invitations I would have declined. I began seeking out people who thought differently than me. I started asking better questions and really listening to the answers. The conversations I now have, even in my hometown, are richer because I've learned how to be curious about people's stories. The risks I take are calculated but bold because I've proven to myself that I can handle uncertainty. Call to action. So I'm not saying everyone needs to book a solo trip tomorrow, but I am saying that whatever your version of stepping outside your comfort zone looks like, do it. Maybe it's starting a conversation with a stranger at a coffee shop. Maybe it's taking that class you've been considering. Maybe it's travelling to the next city over by yourself. The magic isn't in the destination, it's in the decision to choose growth over comfort, curiosity over certainty, and connection over isolation. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. The life you're curious about is waiting just outside that invisible boundary you've created.